So, Matthew, can you do both NHS and private practice?
Of course you can. Why can't you? In what world would you not be able to do that? Well, of course you can.
I think because I've been in those discussions where people feel that you've got to either be in one camp or the other.
Yeah.
But you're arguing like, absolutely not, you can do both.
Yeah, I mean, I know the world is now polar opposites and you're either for or against everything.
Yeah, we're doing that.
No, the honest answer is, of course, you can do both. I actually do both.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I predominantly do private practice,
Yep.
but I still do out of hours GP work, which is nice because it's completely different to what I do privately.
Yeah.
And it allows me to maintain my skills as an out of hours GP, seeing lots of different things. It's flexible and it works around me and my family, so it fits all boxes that I want to do. And I can go and do home visits. I can go and do telephone triage. I can go and do in-person, face-to-face appointments. So it gives me loads of different options, which allows me to then appraise as a GP through the NHS.
Gotcha. Which is always useful to sort of keep up to date. So I think though there's that common misconception about, or the fear of, if you're then going to set up a clinic, as say like if I were to do it as a GP, that if, on my local high street a clinical space opened up, which they do have private clinics there, like what's the deal with that then, or sort of where's the issue?
I think in terms of if you're working in the same exact space, you could argue there may be some sort of clinical crossover with your patients.
Yeah.
But the most successful sort of idea to start in private practice is actually offering things that the NHS doesn't offer.
So actually
So it doesn't matter if you're next door. You're offering something which you don't offer in your NHS role.
Yeah.
So there's no conflict.
And I think because we've had this back and forth and one of your comments that I'll sort of highlight from that was that you're not in competition with the NHS.
No.
And actually, I think when we've discussed it, when people have had ideas that if they are trying to replicate the NHS service because of the scale of it, the skill mix that you need, it's going to be very hard to do.
It is. I'm certainly not offering a private equivalent of NHS work.
Okay.
Because that would be extremely difficult to offer. For a start, if I don't want to open my clinic on a day, I can just close it. I'm not an emergency service.
No, which makes sense. And you're not held to the same contracts in terms of...
I'm not offering that, and I'm not pretending I offer that. I'm not even suggesting I offer that. So you can, with your private entity as a business, you can just dictate exactly what you offer. And the things that people are looking for are often the things that patients are looking for, is things that you can't get on your NHS contracts. So actually being able to kind of offer that, it wouldn't matter if you were offering in the same high street as to where your practice is.
Okay.
On that basis. But if you were wanting to completely separate it, I do think you have to have physically separate spaces, be that in the building next door or in the town 2 towns away or whatever. It does help.
And I think from a partner point of view, it's always worthwhile if you're going down this route to make sure you discuss with your partners and you look at your partnership agreement, because that sort of gets up. And then, so fine, so you can do both, you do both, as we've sort of discussed through beautifully. Obviously, helping people. Let's help some other people.
Yeah, if you want to do this kind of thing, one of the easiest things is it's a big decision. De-risk it.
Get some help.
Get some help. Find people. Come and ask us. We've done this before. I've done this. I'm doing this. It's really difficult to set up a business and get it off the ground and then make it successful.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of time and energy and effort.
And I know you're mentoring some people as well through this.
We do.
So, and that seems to be going really well. So that's the sort of mentorship option. If that's something that you want,
Would you like to have a cheat code? It's like been there, done it. Yeah.
Absolutely. So get in touch.
Yeah, we may be able to help you.